5 years-ish now. Still getting the not a real fighter stuff. Does that bother you any more or less than it used to?
Nah, people are stupid as fuck, bro. Yeah, you have to remember that shit. Like, I see what these people cheer for, so I don't care what they boo for. I don't really give a fuck about people's opinions, and these people don't know who I am or what my team is made of, and they're just gonna see, like I always do. When I say I'm gonna do something, I do it, and that's why I'm where I'm at today, and none of these sheep matter to me.
All right, let's turn to a sheep over there. Lance Budmeyer.
Chris. Lance Budmeyer, boxing scene. Jake, first question for you. If you knock out Junior, is that the final threshold for you to be able to say, I'm ready to fight Zurdo Romero's for a championship?
I'm ready now, you know. This is just a stepping stone. I see him as a speed bump, but I know what I'm capable of, and that's the mindset you have to have. I know I'm the greatest. I know I'm a world champion even before I arrive to that level, and so he could get it whenever.
And if you were poised to fight, just real quick, you were poised to fight at a world championship level, talking about Canelo months ago. Has it been easy to kind of shift your attention away from that and onto this man?
Yeah, look, I'm used to boxing politics, the ups, the downs, the ebbs and flows, fights falling through. So at this point, you know, I can change my mindset and focus on a different opponent. And he's still a former world champion. It's a 10-round fight, and my most experienced opponent to date. So I have to stay locked in, and I'm training hard no matter who the opponent is or when the fight is.
Great, and Zurdo, if Jake does that, if he knocks him out and calls you out, given everything that he brings to the sport, the drawing power, the views, the attendance, will you embrace that challenge immediately?
I mean, I had this opponent, the Ticos, I had to take care first this match, and then whoever, doesn't matter.
All right.
Okay.
Turn over here to the right.
Jake, if you could give Chavez Jr. a nickname, what would it be?
Say it again.
If you could give Chavez Jr. a nickname, what would it be?
Cocaína.
Le preguntaron que Jake, ¿qué apodo te daría si pudiera cambiarte el apodo? Y dijo cocaína.
Yo te regalaría un par de huevos, ¿entiendes? Porque te
And he would give Jake a pair of eggs, meaning obvious.
Senior, if you would like to add anything, you could translate, please, for Chavez Senior. If you could give Jake a nickname.
So if you could give Jake a nickname, what would it be? To you, Julio.
Si quisieras tú darle un apodo Julio Senior, un apodo a Jake Paul, ¿cuál sería? Julia y Julio que están aquí.
me reservo el derecho de hablar de mí.
I will reserve the right to say whatever I wanted to say.
All right. Another question over here on the left.
Lo que sí le puedo decir es que el día de la pelea se va a dar una sorpresa.
What I can tell you is that on fight night, he will have a surprise. Dime.
No se la diga porque no va a ser sorpresa.
Ah, exacto. Julio says, don't say anything because obviously then it won't be a surprise.